And we're back with more Rampage Pro Wrestling, and that music can only mean one thing, Bill Behrens.
And it means Marvelous Michael Stevens
fall,
still comes out to the ring, a little flashy, a little flamboyant, but we've noticed lately, particularly under the guidance of Sal Rinauro, a little more serious, a little more controlled in the ring than he was before.
Absolutely. I think Sal Rinauro may have woken him up a little bit. So a little more serious about what he was doing in the ring. And you can't get much more serious than a RPW TV title match. Titles have seemed to elude this man, and what a great victory would be should he become the RPW TV champion. And the fact that the winner here defends against Drew Adler, and he may be wrestling his own tag team partner next week on this program.
Very much so. Obviously, Sal Rinauro taking a little bit of advantage of that general manager position and giving his assistant general manager and the assistant to the assistant general manager title matches over these next few weeks. This one this week, Drew Adler next week. But they both will have, well, at least Marvelous Michael Stevens will have an extremely tough opponent in the current champion, the untouchable Jeremy Vane, who has been a force since winning that title.
Let's see if they can back him up with the right and opportunity to have this title match. No doubt about it, Michael Stevens, you take away the boa, take away the flashy sunglasses, a great athlete. And the untouchable Jeremy Vane has been the TV champion for quite some time. He's survived some very hard-fought battles. We'll see how he fares with Marvelous Michael Stevens, affectionately known as Marv.
Very much so. Marv showboating a bit for the fans who are appreciating on the outside. I saw several kids up and dancing when he came out to the ring.
And obviously getting the ire up here, the TV champion, I'm sure that's exactly what he's trying to do. And Jeremy Vane would do well to stay in control and realize that this could be a ploy here by Stevens. If he gets his mind on the antics here, he could slip up and lose the title.
Very much so. But I think Michael Stevens is using, as you said, a little bit of psychology, and he's using it in a good way because you can see already Jeremy Vane a little bit rattled going into this match, and Vane is usually under complete control in these matches.
Good maneuver there by Leg trip takedown by Marv. Scoops him up. Slam by Marvelous Michael Stevens. And the champion now is in a bad way here as the challenger, Marv.
Able to get out of that one, pushes Marv in, and now it's Marv. Well, no, Marv gets out of it, and there's the third one right there.
And now discretion becomes the better part of valor as Jeremy Vane takes a hike.
Well, Marvelous Michael Stevens, using some head games coming out, has now rattled the champion in the opening minutes of this title match here at Rampage Pro Wrestling.
And Jeremy Vane, of course, realizing as he walks around the outside of the ring, this is a TV time limit match, 10 minutes. And that's the advantage of being the TV champion. They have to defeat this man in 10 minutes or less to become the champion.
Very much so. We were talking about the fact that Boom Boom Colt Cabana is coming in. That will be on March 19th, 7 p.m. bell time at Johnny G's. Then we're coming up to what we could call WrestleMania weekend, that first weekend in April. And on the second Saturday, special start time for Rampage Pro Wrestling at noon. And I understand big event going to be here all day involving Johnny G's, all the great attractions. Got this new spin zone thing we're going to hear about in a little bit.
Absolutely.
But this is going to be an outside event covered by all the local media. It's going to be a tremendous opportunity, fans, new fans potentially, to come out to see Rampage Pro Wrestling. Then on the second, 6:30 at night downtown at Dragon Gate, USA, a special Rampage Pro Wrestling card there too.
In Atlanta, Georgia, so Rampage Pro Wrestling certainly on the move, and we invite you to be here on April 2nd, Saturday, at 12 noon for great wrestling action and a day full.
And wait,
of
Vane
fun.
rolls him back in, could have it over right here, but no, he pulls him up. Not sure that was advised.
And again, Jeremy Vane now methodical in his actions. I believe somehow Marv has gotten this man's temper up.
Oh, very much so. You know, we have a lot going on at Rampage Pro Wrestling, and if you can't write everything down that we're telling you here about all the upcoming events, the times, the changes. We'll be moving to Sunday in the middle of April, for example. You're going to want to go to RampageProWrestling.net. Always go there to get all that information, or the Facebook page.
Absolutely. Super Sundays of Wrestling coming in the middle of April. We'll let you know more about that. And that is how Rampage Pro Wrestling started on Sunday afternoon. So certainly you look forward to coming back to that time slot on Sundays. But don't forget, the next big event is Saturday, March 19th at 7 p.m. Jeremy Vane now continues to work over the challenger, and Marvelous Michael Stevens lunges out, not enough. Maybe get him a little more irate than he already was. Chokes him on the rope, referee calls for a break, and very cautious break there.
You know, Ben, as we record this, there's a match scheduled between three-time champion Adam Pearce and Colt Boom Boom Cabana for the NWA World Heavyweight title. And what if, I know it's speculation at this point, but what if Colt Cabana was able to beat the three-time champion Adam Pearce and come bring that NWA World Heavyweight title right here to Rampage Pro Wrestling? What a tremendous opportunity that's going to be. Fans, make your plans to be here on the 19th. We can't tell you now that that's what's going to happen, but what if it does?
He will be here for sure on the 19th, and with without that belt, if he has it, man, oh man, you talk about some people lining up for title opportunities. You look at the RPW Heavyweight Champion J-Rod, of course, Jeremy Vane, the RPW TV Champion. You know, Kyle Matthews with the outstanding match he had with Brian Danielson certainly would be someone that you would think about. Jimmy Raven himself. So many top first-class athletes here at Rampage Pro Wrestling. Sean Banks, Crew Jones, and Bo Buchanan, who certainly is after that RPW Heavyweight title.
Good comeback there by Marvelous Michael Stevens, but not enough. Jeremy Vane able to get him right there.
Slaps to the face and a boot to the chin of Marvelous Michael Stevens. Covers him lateral press and pushes that chin, but did not hook the leg. That was his mistake. This time hooks it. Not enough. I think he waited too long on that one. Cut him off with a boot to the head now. And the untouchable Jeremy Vane continues to work over Marv. Remember, whoever wins this match will be defending the RPW TV title next week on this program against Drew Adler. And that should be a great matchup either way. Drew Adler's come a long way, certainly tag team partners with Marvelous Michael Stevens. But should he face Jeremy Vane, another great match. Great forearms now. Fight him out of the corner. Marvelous Michael Stevens now. Arm whip reversal. Caught him with an elbow and popped us out of his head.
It just looks like every time Stevens gets an opportunity to take one step forward, Jeremy Vane is there to knock him back two more steps. But so far, Vane has not been able to figure out exactly how to gain control. And at this point, I think Jeremy Vane is doing what he's done on a lot of these other matches, take advantage of that 10-minute time limit, simply try to survive with Marvelous Michael Stevens.
That's correct. And right now, Jeremy Vane continues to work him over with that rear chin lock. And he's got him tied up, but Marv now back to his feet and caught him with a jawbuster. That'll knock him loose. And that time scooped up, full slam by Jeremy Vane. And an elbow, but nobody's home. And again an elbow. He's going to the well one too many times with that one. A third time, and Marv now able to get back to his feet in that corner. Jeremy Vane now charges in, nobody there.
Michael Stevens floats on the outside. He's in position right now. Big elbow, big shoulder comes through, up and over, and he has him hooked, brings him down. Sunset, he's got a chance here. No, 2 count.
Close call. I thought we might have had a new champion right there. Swing and miss. That time did not miss with the elbow. Vane off the ropes. Leg lariat. That could be it for the champion right here. Swing and miss, but not a miss by Marv. Again, takes him down.
More or less just threw him down at that point. Not pretty, but very effective. Backs him up in the corner. Now reversal by Jeremy Vane. Throws Marvelous Michael Stevens in the corner. Kick to the face, and it looks like he knocked a tooth out on Vane. Up and over. Has him right there. That could be it.
Throws him up.
Oh, only a 2 count. If he'd only been able to hook that leg right as he came over, but no. Vane sidesteps, throws him through, comes off, catches him with that step-up kick to the face in the corner, and there's the VDT.
The VDT, and he can hit you with that from anywhere. 1, 2, 3, and the winner. and still RPW TV champion, the untouchable Jeremy Vane. And as far as the championship is concerned, he has remained untouchable for quite some time. But next week on the program, Drew Adler may have some plans for the TV champion.
Great performance for Marvelous Michael Stevens. He was in there throughout the match. Tough opponent for Jeremy Vane, but Vane able to retain his title over that tough opponent, Marvelous Michael Stevens. And you're right, next week it's Drew Adler, and we'll have to see whether Drew Adler can step up and become the Rampage Pro Wrestling Television Champion.
You know, we talk about Johnny G's Fun Center all the time. A great place for the whole family, not just Rampage Pro Wrestling, but the newest attraction here is the Spin Zone.
Oh yeah, but I understand that a bunch of the Rampage wrestlers, Crew Jones, others got in. Well, let's take a look.
Wow.